Thanks for staying with us. Beauty parlors and nail bars are among businesses that will be allowed to reopen soon after President Cyril Ramaphosa announced further easing of level 3 lockdown restrictions. Ramaphosa says the personal care sector can restart, but only subject to strict hygiene protocols and other restrictions. But there are concerns that many of them will stay closed permanently because they've been unable to operate for close to 3 months now. To speak more about this issue, we're joined on the line now by Managing Director of Modern Hair and Beauty, Chris. A very good morning to you, whose company supplies more than 1,800 salons. Thank you for your time. Looking at a sigh of relief for some businesses, and of course not much of a difference to other businesses who won't be able to open after this announcement. Is it too little, too late?
Thank you very much for having me on to say a couple of words on behalf of an industry which feels like we finally have had our voices heard. It's really been a tough time. And I'm afraid to say for some salons, it certainly is going to be too little too late. Because, our industry consists of a lot of small businesses who just don't have the resources to maintain 3 months without an income. So I'm afraid for some it's too little too late. But nevertheless, for the rest of us, we're really pleased that we're about to open.
And what exactly does it mean for your sector as the lockdown is lifted? I mean, there are many measures that need to take place in terms of health and safety, and ensuring that the COVID-19 risk is curbed.
Fortunately, many of us who distribute products in this country have got affiliates internationally. So we've already learned from best practices that have been applied in European countries when salons reopen. So we were able to really assist our salons in making sure that they create a safe environment that will be in line with the protocols that the government will hopefully confirm for us within the next day or two. But even without that, we will make sure that the environment is safe. Salons, beauticians, these kind of professions have actually paid a lot of attention to sanitization over the years. It's part of what they have to do in any case. So we're comfortable that we'll be able to take care of whatever hygiene protocols we need to do in the salons.
Are the salons equipped and ready to operate?
I'm sure that many of them are prepared. Those that are not prepared yet will be able to get themselves up and running in a couple of days. As I said, we've got a lot of measures in place which we are able to assist them with.
And as we take a look at the informal salons that operate in townships and are scattered in different areas around the country, when it comes to meeting the strict hygiene protocols specified by government, do you think that those kind of salons will be able to comply?
I think a lot of it depends obviously on each salon's individual situation, but the most important factor really is that you don't have too many people together in one space, and that when you do get close to somebody that you've got some protective gear, and there are some very simple measures to follow, like face shields, masks, and continuously sanitizing your hands. So I think that every salon, whether it's a big or a small salon, would be able to should they take the decision to keep themselves safe, to be able to do that.
Now, this is a sector that really lobbied hard to ensure that they're able to operate and begin working again. When it comes to the rands and cents, in terms of how much you've lost during this time, exactly how severe is that?
That's been a big problem. It really has been a big problem. I think that many salons have had to close. They weren't able to carry those overheads. So I think we'll see some movement in the industry. But to me, it's more than just the businesses that have closed, because if you're a stylist, you can find work somewhere. You can work from home, you can join a bigger salon. But those salons that have employed people, because they have a salon to run, those people are going to struggle to find work. So I'm afraid that this lockdown has had an impact that's not going to be able to be repaired very shortly. But, we do our best. We take it day by day. And I think more than anything, the hairdressers are just so grateful to be able to be back at work, because it's not just about the rands and cents and not just about income. Hairdressers are people who work and live through their clients and for their clients. They need that contact. They need to be able to create. They need to make people look beautiful. So I think that just the fact that we can go back to work, that hairdressers can go back to work, there's going to be a positive upsurge and a lot of positivity coming out of that. And hairdressers are resilient people. So even though it's going to take some time for the industry to get back to where it's been, we're just so pleased to be back at work.
Thank you so much for your time. Managing Director of Modern Hair and Beauty, Chris Stofeberg there, giving us a sense and some reaction as hair salons and beauty spots will be allowed to soon operate. Now,